Good old update video. This is a good one because we finished, well, at least the first stage anyway. I've done it as of today. I just sort of hosed it down a bit. It looked a bit mucky because I haven't actually scrubbed it down properly. But before the sun went down, I thought I'd just give it the old Filmo. If Autotech, you're online tonight, I'll probably be online. We're going to have a chat. You go, how's the wall coming along? Well, ta-da! I did it. It's done. You wouldn't believe it. The batch of cement that I had, like in the buckets, it went right through, and there were just 2 bricks left. I ran out of mud, so I had to mix a whole nother damn batch just to get those last 2 bricks in the top corner up there to do that. But it doesn't matter. The excess that I used, I then threw it into the guts of these things and filled that up. Same with the top of that. That's all now filled up. So it's the stage 1 is done. What do you think? It was a hell of a lot better anyway than what the old wall was. That's the damn sight a lot stronger. Honestly, if a nuclear bomb went off right now, I'd jump behind that wall because that is so solid. It's just not funny. It's a total overkill. Absolute overkill. For the 1 meter retention. Remember, it's only retaining the soil to the middle of that brick there. That's it. Retention from there to there, and then we got a 500mm wall, which I'll talk about next. It's going to go around the front and around here, fill that up to make 2 500mm sections so that it gets away from this council permission. See, technically what I've done right now is illegal. That's you need building permit to do this. But once I build a wall in front at 500mm, we've now got 2 stages of 500mm retention, and you don't need permit for that. So there's your loophole. And I'll get rid of that pillar at the same time. Pillar will come back to there. I'll brace this up, get rid of that stupid hunk of junk, and I'll make it better. That's the idea. I think this will work. All of those panels can be removed, as stated, and that's where the first waterfall will go. You have your first bit of waterfall will go there. The bog filters will go in that trough just there, and the waterfall will then flow into the first section, which is about where the top of that line of that panel is. So there'll be another pond will go there, and then the second waterfall will then flow into a much larger pond, which will go here, and then so you can get out. There'll be a nice bridge that flows over the top of that. But that's my next step. I'll get all those limestone blocks. I'll start working on that probably tomorrow. And anyway, I'll make this one quick upload. So ta-da, there we have it. Is it straight? I don't know, it's straight enough. And I've just had 2 glasses of wine, so it's probably straighter than me. I just poured a little bit of excess, I just smeared it up there. That's not finished. I've got to render it properly. Ta-da. A hell of a lot different from the what I call it, oatmeal, from the porridge of retaining wall that was there before. Anyway, I envisaged this years and years and years ago to do this. I've been looking at that wall going, I have got to fix this one day. And it's just like one of those things you just sort of look at it and go, oh, and you just turn around and ignore it for now because it's just too hard basket. And then go and do something else. But finally, it's done. It's actually better than what I imagined. I didn't actually imagine it quite like this. I was going to put a pillar. I think I mentioned in one of the other videos that I was going to actually have a pillar in the center. But I changed my mind, and I went for this technique instead. And I've got a feeling that this piece of timber here, I can machine this back, and that may become part of the new pergola in the future, because it is a lot larger. You can see it there. Obviously, whoever did this years ago, this section here was done after this one, and he obviously grabbed this bit of timber here. But see how it's different? So I can use that. I can mill this timber back and straighten it up, and then sand the bejeepers out of it and make it, and paint it up. Get rid of all the bad sections. You can see she's a little bit wobbly there. So I can just straighten this through and bring it back to the other side. So I can chew off a good like 40mm of timber off that, and then use it over in that section instead. Because there is a good bit of jarrah. There's nothing wrong with it. The paintwork looks tacky, but the timber itself is okay. It just needs to be straightened up and sorted. But now this short video has just become too long. So that's it, guys. She's done. Finally.